What's up, guys? We have another episode of the What If series for you. Coming in, man. We're smashing through these now that I got all caught up. So I had to make some adjustments on my computer, so we're watching the same thing. Chest day for you today. So we had Big Mike on the chest day. Really nice day, actually. I was supposed to hit legs, but I didn't go to the gym on Monday because I wanted to catch up on my videos. I was going to hit legs on Tuesday, but he hit me on Monday night. He had hit legs on Monday. So we're kind of switching some things around. So we hit chest, and then we hit back today. And then, yeah, we'll kind of get the rest sorted out, depending on if he has work or not. If he doesn't have, or if he has work one of these days and he has to go in, then I'll hit legs by myself. He was saying that he, was down for another leg day pretty soon, so we'll see. But I got some, we did some barbell bench press actually here today, in this video clip, or video montage, this episode, and we hadn't done barbell bench press in a minute, incline or flat, so I was like, hey, just to kind of, see where we're at. So right here, this is 295, I believe. And I'm kind of joking with him because I'm like, dude, you touched it. He was like, oh, the bar was coming down. I'm like, dude, I barely put it off my chest. So I hit it. I went for it again. This is the same 295. And he didn't touch it this time, and I got it. But I was like, dude, because I had just like rested and everything, and then here's his attempt at the 295. So he's got the wrist straps on. I don't know if those help personally. He's wearing them, so I'm guessing they do. But he's pretty close. I mean, he's getting there. I just wanted to be over the 300 mark, so I put a 5 on each side. I'm like, all right, 305, here we come. But I noticed something kind of funny about my bench press. So typically, like, I'll try and, like, I don't know. Looks like I let it come down pretty fast, and then I try and, like, explode it through. But I hit, like, a wall on my upswing. So here it comes down at a decent pace. I fought it for, like, I don't know, maybe 1.5 seconds where I was, like, in the same place with it. But I did kind of stagger out, so I was like, eh. And then we went back down to rep out 2 plates. And on my first rep, I don't know if you guys have ever had that, but the bar was kind of coming across my hand funny. So I brought it down, and then I went to go push it back up, and it, like, I don't know, it hit like a nerve in my hand. So it kind of set up for a weird set, but I still hit around 8, something like that. I mean, usually we'll do barbell flat and then Smith machine incline. So it was nice to switch it up. Now I just want to take the legs out of the equation and just kind of, get my chest all the way to come around, which was nice. But hey, man, I think I'll be hitting 315 soon if I can clean up my bench press form. Because, I don't know, I need it to be more, like, synced in, more like, Because mine's kind of like, I let it come down really quick, and then I try and just, like, force it up, and I get stuck right there. So I need to figure out how to make it a little bit smoother. And I think if I do that, then we'll be hitting 315 soon, man, which is pretty exciting. I haven't hit 315 since I was like 18 years old, like 9 years ago. So exciting stuff. And then we go to dumbbell, and hey, man, dumbbell incline is actually pretty fucking hard when you've just benched like, just about 300 pounds. So when we first got over there, Mike grabbed like the 50-pound dumbbells, and I was like, nah, no way. Like, I pushed my chest to be stronger than that. So I grabbed the 80s, and then from the 80s I went to the 90s, then the 100s. The plan was to go to the 110s, but that did not happen. The 100s were already looking, not the best. I think I got like 7 or 8, and he had to help me on the last one. So I was like, fuck it. We'll go back down and do some reps, and then, keep this day kind of pushing. But I was really happy with, being able to hit that 295. I think last time we did barbell bench. We did incline, and I think I got 275 once, or I failed at 275. And so to be able to hit the 295, mind you, I know it sounds like, you know, most people are stronger on flat bench, but I didn't do flat barbell bench for the longest time. I was only doing incline barbell when I was doing barbell before, when I was working out by myself. So I've never been like focused on barbell flat bench. So I was really happy to go in there and hit the 295. And I mean, I failed at 305. I think if I wouldn't have had to attempt 295 twice, maybe I could have hit it. But either way, I'm happy. Oh, I didn't trim this video all the way, but that's a nice lady. She helps clean our gym and keep it nice. So I was trying, you know, say hi to everybody that, you know, I see pretty often there. Just a little hi in passing, but really nice lady. But over and like, whew, I didn't get that much sleep last night. I got like 4 hours because Mike hit me up at like 10 p.m. saying like, hey, we're going to the gym at 8, which usually we go at 10. But I don't know. I still have plenty of time to get to sleep. It's not his fault, but I laid down at like 12 or 1 and couldn't go to bed till like 3. So I had my pre-workout this morning. I had a cup of coffee, and now I'm having some Face Pop Ghost. Not a bad flavor. Because we still have shit to do today. So good chest workout. Happy with where I'm at on barbell. I do want to be consistently hitting those 120s, whether it's on flat or incline. I think my chest needs to get there. But I think doing the push-ups at the end has really helped me out. That's why today's video is longer, because we got the push-ups at the end. So, I don't know. I'm excited to keep building my chest. My chest, I've always kind of thought of, you know, as like my lesser body part. I mean, just has the most area of opportunity, you know? It's like very hard for me to build strength in my chest. And as soon as I stop working out, it's the first thing that I lose. So it's been a pretty wild roller coaster with my chest, getting it built up and everything. But I'm really happy with, you know, how far it's come, and I'm very proud of it. And I'm hoping to turn it into one of my better body parts. So that's why we're doing the push-ups. That's why we're just trying to maximize everything. That being said, damn, another yawn coming on. Whew. More caffeine. That being said, I did go back to the chiropractor today. It's been about a week since I went last time. But today, so this chest workout was done yesterday. And then my back workout from today, after we hit back this morning, it was like just all locked up, like my shoulder, my neck, everything. But everything was just kind of jacked up. So I went into the chiropractor. I saw a different chiropractor because the guy that I saw last week wasn't there. But she did a really great job. She was kind of an older lady, and she was super, like, way stronger than she looked. But oh, excuse me. She was way stronger than she looked, and she did a number on my back. But she was just telling me, like, her first words were, "Yo, like, your muscles are pissed off." She's like, there's just like a whole bunch of knots in your muscles, and basically she said, like, from right here where my pec ties in, and then like behind it going through my collarbone, like all of this is pulling my neck and my shoulder forward. She said that my trap is pulling like all my stuff up. So she said that my shoulder is still kind of out of place, my right shoulder. But we couldn't get it back into place. She said that we have to keep like working on it for a while, until we can get it back into place, like all the way, because my muscles are just kind of like keeping it, I don't know, just kind of jacked up. So she tried to pop it back, she couldn't, which I believe that if it was, you know, had the ability to get done, then she would have been all over it. But she said she recommended Epsom salt baths and a heat pad, and she told me to stop lifting as heavy, which, I mean, I just got back into lifting heavy, so I'm gonna try and keep that going, and just try and, you know, get my butt in the chiropractor. But I also need to get a good massage done. I think that would help. So I'm still kind of, you know, rolling with the punches as far as everything goes. Still optimistic that I'm gonna keep, you know, going to the gym 5-6 days a week. You know, still trying to lift heavy, so I'm listening to my body as best I can. You know, with the different injuries and things that I've had, my pain tolerance is a little bit high, so I have a tendency to like not do anything about it and just kind of, you know, keep pushing. But I am trying to listen to my body and prevent, like, you know, big major injury and stuff. But I don't think this is anything that I'm, you know, not going to be able to push through. So I'm still optimistic. Getting into our push-ups, I'm going to, you know, go back to that real quick. But getting into our push-ups, I know it looks like an old grainy, like, you know, camcorder from the 2000s, but that's because I didn't realize that that I was out of focus because the sun was shining in the windows in the back, or in the background at least. So it made everything like, I don't know, my camera just, it was all a silhouette, so I had to try and make some adjustments to the video so that you could at least kind of see me. But I lost track of counting when I was actually doing the push-ups. And you'll see there's one set where I only do like 4 push-ups. So I give myself a -1. There's another set where I do 6 push-ups, so I give myself a +1. So it's kind of funny. But all in all, we ended up getting to, so our goal from the first time we did push-ups, we did like 134. The second time we did 138. Next time we did 154. This time we get to 194. When all is said and done, I mean, they're not great form. We start off on our feet, we end up going to our knees. Eventually, we'll just be doing push-ups till failure, as many as we could do, you know, with great form, on our feet. No knee push-ups, but right now, it's less about the reps of doing it and more about the fact that I don't want to do it and that it's a tough thing to do, especially after a full chest workout. So it's more about keeping my mentality strong and keeping my mentality sharp than it is about the actual push-ups, you know. For me, at this point, it's just seeing how much I can keep pushing myself and staying mentally locked in and tough. You know, and on top of that, I mean, it does definitely, you know, help build up my chest and help my chest endurance and everything like that. But as far as mental fortitude, you know, because I could have stopped as soon as I beat my last goal, you know, and I didn't. And I could have stopped, you know, eventually it's going to take too much time because this video clip in and of itself is like 15 minutes of me, you know, just doing push-ups every couple seconds. So eventually I'll have to, you know, just go to on my feet and then see how many I could do with that. Or cut myself off, you know, once I get to 200, because if I keep trying to go just past that and past that, it's going to be longer videos for you guys. I'm going to be in the gym forever. Because as it was, you know, we had already been doing our actual workout for, you know, over 2 hours, and then we come over and doing some of this, doing cardio after, going to the sauna. So trying to have efficient, effective days, because then I still have to edit videos and, you know, get these clips out for you guys. I got to do that every couple days. So, and that takes some time. And then still trying to get my streams in, but, you know, the streams for my gaming and stuff like that is kind of on pause while I get things caught up here. So this is kind of our priority right now, and getting our nutrients and everything. We went to the grocery store. We got some good food for the next probably week, and I'm excited, you know, maximizing my protein again and everything like that. It's kind of rough out here, you know, trying to raw dog the nutrients and like figure out, you know, what you're gonna eat on that same day. I really like having everything planned out so that I don't have to think about it. You know, I don't like spending time in my day figuring out what I'm gonna do next. I like to have that everything planned out the day before to make me like the most efficient that I can be. Because between going to the gym, editing videos, going to the grocery store, streaming at night, you know, going to my job on the weekends, the schedule can get pretty tight. So I gotta stay as organized as I can. I still gotta clean my room, do laundry, things like that. So just trying to stay locked in, man. But doing things like this push-up routine. Also, we didn't have a mat to do it on, so I had to narrow up my grip a little bit. That's why it looks a little funny. but we just had like these foam pads that we put just on the ground. But a guy actually came up to me in the gym earlier. I forgot I was gonna mention this, but nice older gentleman. Today was our back day, so I was doing the plate loaded rows, and you guys will see that in the next video. And so we were doing the plate loaded rows, and we finished up. I mean, I was trying to load as many plates as I could on there. I think I ended up getting to like 6. And then I didn't do 7 today just because my shoulder was all locked up. So we did the 6 plates. We did single arm. Kept it going. And I got the counter for you guys. And I did the counter before I started actually doing this portion of the editing process. So right now we're at 90. But right now when I'm doing the push-ups, I'd already lost count. But anyways, we finished doing the rows, so I went to go, distribute the plates to other machines and everything, and this gentleman was like, walking kind of in the aisle, and I was like, oh, you go ahead, because I was putting the weights away, and he was like, no, man, like, you go first, man, I don't want to piss you off, you're a big dude, you're too big. He's like, I don't want you punching me, I'm 72, I'll have to call AARP. And it was funny because we had like a little cool interaction, but you could tell he was kind of using that to break the ice, because I felt like earlier he was trying to talk to me and trying to say something, and and then he shook my hand, introduced himself, and was like, hey man, I just want to let you know, like, you're doing a great job coming in here, like, this is one of those things that you got to stick to and you got to be selfish about, don't let no girlfriend, family, job, like, don't let anything distract you from, taking care of yourself. Keep being selfish and keep coming in here, man. Like, I've been seeing you around, you're doing great work. Like, I just want to say keep it up. And I thought that was really cool because, there's a lot that, like, can get in the way. And it was just a really cool reminder of, like, not, like, be selfish with this stuff, man. Like, look out for you first, and then you can look around, But at the end of the day, if your stuff isn't taken care of, then, like, what are you going to have to offer other people, really, Like, if you have your priorities set and, like, you are, the main character, the #1 person in your story, as you should be, then everything's usually going to turn out pretty good, man. Or at least for yourself. If you're caught up in other people's mess, trying to solve other people's problems, at the end of the day, you're going to be empty, man. So make sure that you're fulfilled. Make sure you're getting that done. I thought that was a really cool reminder from that gentleman earlier. Nice guy. I'm glad he introduced himself. And, hey, man. Reminders, signs, redirections, they come in, like, many forms, And apparently that's something that, the universe felt that I had to hear today. Was don't let other people, let me lose this thing that I got going here. And so I want to share that with you guys, because maybe someone out there needs to hear it, maybe one of you guys needs to hear it today. But be selfish when it comes to this thing, man. Be selfish when it comes to taking care of yourself. Be selfish when it comes to, bettering yourself, gaining knowledge, gaining skills, whatever, you set your heart on. Just be selfish about it, man. And that's okay. Like, you can choose to set those boundaries and say, you know what, no, nothing's going to come in between me getting this done. So, great reminder, great cat. But on these push-ups, I mean, these shits definitely sucked. As soon as I got, like, even when I was like 40, 50 push-ups in, they sucked. So I tried to ground them out as best I could, and I think we did a pretty good job. I don't even know what music I'm listening to right here in one of my playlists, but I was just trying to dig deep, man. And the type of person that I am becoming and my future self can do push-ups no problem, can handle bodyweight exercises no problem, and finishes out his, chest workouts with normal, regular push-ups, and that's what I'm building up to. But until then, I'm going to keep being proud of myself no matter what I'm doing. Because I know I'm putting my best foot forward. And I've had some really good workouts. I've had some really good workout partners. Really good, chiropractors and everything. And another thing too, man, like, I'm just feeling really grateful right now, for being able to even, like, lock in for these past, we're over 3 months now. Let's see, March 28th, April, May, June, July, yeah, so we're over our 3-month mark. And we've been able to be locked in for this long, staying consistent with it because so many things are like, staying where we need them to stay at. Bills are taken care of, food on the table, being able to get our diet going. My boss is really good and, working with my hours really well. Letting me, keep doing this and keep, creating these videos and keep going to the gym on my time. And so, like, if it wasn't for all of those stars aligning, man, like, maybe I'm not able to get this done. If I couldn't afford a gym membership, then am I still doing this? Like, if I didn't have, all of this inspiration to even get started on this, or if I didn't have, my past failures creeping up on me to, like, give me the encouragement to get this done, like, there's so many things that, happened in succession, all in perfect timing, man. So really grateful for all of that happening. Grateful for being able to go to my gym, on a flexible schedule, for my working with my schedule. And thankful that, I've gone to the chiropractor a couple times, but no crazy, injuries, knock on wood. Nothing, like, everything's been good, man. Everything's been good. And even when things are bad, they're only bad for maybe 5 minutes. Because things are only as bad as you let them be. But that's the kind of stuff I think about when I'm doing these push-ups too. I'm listening to music, but I'm like, man, like, I'm so happy I get to be here doing this today. I'm so happy that there's no emergencies, that are pulling me away from this or anything like that. Like, I get to stay locked in, and it's so cool, man. But I'm thankful for everyone that watches these videos. Sometimes I, come in here and I preach just stuff that I need to hear. I don't necessarily know all of you individually, or, I'm not seeing exactly who's watching these, like, at the point that they watch them and everything. So I don't, I can't go through and thank you or preach to you or say that, I am familiar with your situation. I just know what I got going on. So that's kind of the point that I speak from, So I tell you guys what, like, when he told me that this morning, I was like, nothing's been getting in my way. But then I kind of flipped that, and I was like, from the same, opposite side of the same coin, even though I haven't allowed anything to really get in my way, I haven't had to worry about anything getting in my way because everything's been so lined up. And it's allowed me to have that consistency. And, whether Big Mike can go or he can't go, like, I still have the wherewithal to just get in there by myself. And, like, no matter who can go, who can't go, it's besides the point. I'm going, It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. But that concludes our push-ups, man. I appreciate you guys. I hope you did something nice for somebody today. I hope someone did something nice for you, even if that's yourself, because that's important too. Catch you on the next one.